Yo. Other vid. Unfollows. Wavy Nation. Wavy Nation. It's the average American versus average British person. How do they compare? Y'all tell me.
This would be interesting. I can tell you what the average American is. Can you really? He's a bot.
Yeah, but and bots in what way? Niggas from Texas and Central America are fucking wacky. Like them niggas are literal computers, like gaming computers.
So like a regular average person to me is like, you wake up, go to school.
I don't think anybody from New York City is an average person to America.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I believe that.
Unless
you're like not from New York and then you end up in New York, then yeah, like, oh yeah, I came from Cali, now I live in New York, like shit like that. Yeah, everybody else is valid to me, bro. Like, New York is just, we don't tolerate too much, so it's like, when it comes to that robot acting out of place here, we just straighten up. I don't really get how you can bot out and stay a bot. Like,
and they feel confident in public saying and doing bot shit.
Bro, you gotta look in the mirror and apologize, bro.
That shit crazy to me.
And apologize.
Nah, no funny shit, because nobody else is gonna say sorry. You should say sorry to yourself.
Well, check up the vid, follow other channels. I mean, follow Javin channel, follow over that.
I'm gonna find this up so I can continue my giveaway and drop my vid. It's ready to be dropped. But
ready.
I gotta stay committed to the goal. So do you.
Reddit, social media, and do all of that. Twitch. Come on now, get in tune, other reaction
get left in the ditch, nigga.
Feel me? You could get left in the ditch, fuck it.
Two of the closest allies in the world today are the United States of America and the United Kingdom of Great Britain, with both countries considering their bilateral partnership to be the strongest of bonds. The British-American bloodline runs deep, with millions of Americans identifying themselves as having either English, Scottish, Welsh, or Scotch-Irish ancestry. Given these close ties, we thought it would be fun to compare these two powerful nations in this episode of the infographic.
Wait, what?
Press C.
C? Oh, that's the subtitles? Fuck, hurry up. Do niggas not know that all of the European niggas came to America and violated and created niggas? Like, what the fuck is he talking about? We're all from there, nigga.
Show the average American versus the average Brit. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so that you can be part of our notification squad. First of all, we should explain what the United Kingdom of Great Britain is, as it's often an area of confusion. When we talk about the UK, we are referring to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, which is a sovereign state consisting of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The average Brit we are discussing today is someone from the UK. In terms of ancestral relations, according to a Census Bureau American Community Survey, nearly 27 million people identified as being part English, over 5.5 million said Scottish, about 5 million said Scotch-Irish, and nearly 2 million said Welsh. Although Irish and German Americans make up larger portions of the US public, it's thought there are a lot more Americans that have Brit blood flowing through their veins but no longer consider themselves being anything other than a full-blooded American. With this in mind, we'll start with some comparisons of a physical nature. The average Brit stands just a fraction taller than the average American, with the BBC lately reporting that the average man in the UK is now 5 feet 10 inches and the average woman is 5 feet 5 inches. American men average 5 feet 9.5 inches and American women 5 feet 3.5 inches. Both countries are considered to be not so well proportioned when compared to other more developed nations, with a new report from the Institute of Health Metrics and Evaluation stating that the USA is in 18th place on the world's most obese nations list. Only Egypt was the other populous nation in the top 20 countries, which was filled mostly by countries in the South Pacific. The UK, however, might also need to get in shape, with reports stating that obesity is a national tragedy, and that by 2025 the UK will be the fattest country in Europe. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's latest report, the average American male is now 195.7 pounds, and the average woman is 168.5 pounds. The average British man is 186.2 pounds, and the average woman is 154 pounds. Does the fact both countries are perhaps on the heavy side influence life expectancy? American men on average will live to 77.11 years.
Yeah, because you know.
I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that.
I'm not even about to
Bro,
say
if you 5'3" and you 170 as a female, you use a
it
big
depends.
body.
Like, some people, it look good on them, and some people look wacky. So it's like, I feel what you're saying now, because that you like
mad
walking
small,
nugget.
compact.
Yeah. false line.
And American women 81.94. Citizens of the United Kingdom can expect to clock out at a similar age on average, with male life expectancy standing at 79.1 and female life expectancy 82.8. The median age, meaning half the country is older and half the country younger, is 37.8 in the USA for men and women, and right on 40 in the UK. Which country is making more babies at the moment? Current statistics state that the US and UK are similar here, with births per woman in America averaging 1.84 and in the UK 1.9. Marriage rates have decreased in many developed nations over the last few decades. According to the CDC, in 2015, 6.8 people per 1,000 of the total population tied the knot in the USA, while in the UK that number was 4.5 per 1,000. Around 42% of UK marriages end in divorce, with almost half of US marriages ending the same way. On that sobering note, we'll take a look at money matters. In terms of industry, both nations are considered champions of the world, but according to the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe, the USA citizen grosses a higher salary than the average UK person. The average gross salary in the USA was the 5th highest in the world at $4,893 per month, while the UK sat in 14th place on the list with an average of $3,461 per month. In terms of cost of living, Americans might need the few extra dollars, with one report putting the USA in 18th place in the world on a cost of living index and the UK in 29th place. We must also note that cost of living and wages can change dramatically from city to city. If we take a look at the economics Big Mac index, we find that the cost of a Big Mac in the US is $5.06, while the Brits only pay $3.73. At the same time, the index shows someone in London has to work on average 1 minute longer than someone in New York to buy the same burger. At the high end of the earnings scale, the US is home to the richest man on the planet, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, whose fortune amounts to around $87 billion. The richest person in the UK is actually listed as two brothers, who are part of the Hinduja family. Their net worth is around $16.9 billion, according to Forbes. In total, there are 134 billionaires based in the UK, according to the Sunday Times, while the USA has the most billionaires in the world at 565. What do Americans and Brits get for all their hard work? Well, the Brits don't work as hard, according to one study.
You can't do half of the shit you doing in America and other places, nigga.
Nah. Like, that's fine. But, like, the amount of billionaires here, bro, and the amount of things going on here, it's like, damn. That niggas is rich for no reason, man. Struggling. Brackets.
You see how niggas is rich for no reason?
Yeah, they're rich for themselves.
Selfish. Shit.
Masonry.
They didn't do that.
That too. I mean, you know?
A lot of niggas for themselves in this world. It's alright.
Bro, that's just crazy. You have enough money to really help change the world and free mad people, bro. Even if it's not the best meal in the world. Like,
I think Bill Gates got enough money to do that by himself.
Him and Bezos, bro. They
Elon
can do
Musk.
that shit. Them three niggas can do it by themselves.
Calmly.
Take care
Niggas
of
already
the
said,
world.
bro, like less than 10% Elon Musk shit could like resolve world hunger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's trying to buy a social media app. He walked away from
about
it.
the soon, yeah.
Yeah, he
walked
wants to
away
sue
from
that nigga.
But that's what he decided to put his money at.
And he thought he was gonna act
And it's a
the
Doge.
world.
Nah, yeah. Nigga had the whole world on the Doge style.
Sad life.
That divided the total number of hours actually worked by the average number of people in employment per year. The USA was 16th on the list at 34.40 hours per week, and the UK was 24th on the list at 32.25 hours per week. The Brits also get more time off, with workers by law given 5.6 weeks of paid vacation time per year.
Bro, word to my moms, these niggas get vacation days. Like, and every year they work, it goes up.
That's her.
By law, niggas have, like, not sick days where it's like, oh, I'm sick, can't go to work, but I still get paid. Like, yo, I'm trying to go to the Caribbeans next week. I'm booking off. Niggas like, all right, bet.
That's
So
not.
you get off of work.
sick to go on vacation.
Yeah, like you get off of work and want
You
to go
have
on
to
vacation.
say-
You cannot
yeah.
post on the socials that you somewhere nice. I don't know. So none of that.
Niggas have to lie to get out.
I'm sick. Grab the phone.
Family emergency,
Ticket.
funeral, COVID. Like, niggas is coming up with lies just to get out of
I
work.
ain't gonna lie, I'm jacking. That's part of the reason why the circle of the shit niggas is doing is going on. Imagine telling niggas, yo, bro, you would dead ass get your own time off. Niggas, certain niggas would probably want to work more.
Yeah, but like, let it happen. Yeah, we got the space and the bread. Clearly, just monitor it correctly. That's it.
Just monitor it.
So everybody get 25 weeks a year, and
Just make it
I mean,
enough for
25 weeks is
everybody.
crazy.
And,
Everybody get, like,
depending on the role of what
25
everybody
days,
does.
30 days a year.
Bro, that's calm.
Nah, 30, 25 days a year is valid. To take off, that's valid.
And there's only like 3 major holidays you should be taking off.
I could really make all them shits last. I'm like, yo, first week, yo, book me in for a week. Oh, fuck is you talking about? Bow.
And you have to find a certain job that pays vacation too. Like not every job
Nah,
does that.
yeah, well, over there they do.
Here too sometimes. Like you have to find a certain, like a union job, work for the state, then you'll get.
But those are sick days though. You gotta be injured though, or like you can't work. It's not just like, oh, you want to go on vacation and you get paid. It's none of that. Look, none. Doesn't exist.
That's an average job though. That's why I said union state job.
That's an average job.
I don't fucking
Union?
Bro, there's nobody. Union job maybe, but a state job, you're not getting that. You have to take an application to get that shit.
I mean, that's not as average job, but that's still an average job though.
So what's a BC job?
Like doctor, fucking working for like some beastie ass scientist fucking facility or the police fucking dispatch or whatever the fuck.
Those niggas get nothing. If you work for the NYPD, you get nothing.
Nah, I ain't gonna outside. I think the niggas that inside the thing get paid a little bit more though than the niggas outside.
That's sad. Niggas are risking their life on the line. America's one of the saddest places to be.
In the US, there is no such law, and paid time off is an agreement made between the employer and the employee. The average paid days off in the US is said to be about 10 days, with that number increasing with the number of years in a certain job. The UK has less public holidays though, at 8 days, with the US enjoying 10 national public holidays. Americans may work harder, but they also seem to be getting more for their buck. While the British public have been dealing with drastically increasing property prices, they also live in very small abodes. Studies have found that Britain's houses on average are some of the smallest in Europe at around 818 square feet. American citizens on average can enjoy much larger living areas, with the average house size being around 2,160 square feet. The US also has more in terms of vehicle ownership. America is third on the list of number of vehicles owned per 1,000 people, at 797, excluding motorcycles and anything else on 2 wheels. The UK lies in 34th place on the same list with 519 vehicles per 1,000 people. Rising property prices, expensive cars, what does this mean in terms of borrowing money? Household debt statistics, which is measured by all money owed to financial institutions, whether it be for a house or a BMW, has both the UK and the US in the top 10 countries of the world. For 2016, the UK was in 6th place on the household debt list and the US not far behind in 7th place. UK citizens looking for a higher education and a good start in life might also have to take on a lot of debt before they actually embark on a career. While much of Europe enjoys a free ride or low-cost higher education, England is now said to be the most expensive place in the world to get a college degree. The latest reports state UK nationals attending an English university can expect annual tuition to be $11,715 compared to the $9,410 Americans pay on average per year. On average, the class of 2016 in the USA owed around $37,172 in loans, while students graduating from a university in England could expect to owe as much as something in the region of $40,000 to $55,000. Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland all have cheaper university tuition fees, or no tuition fee for Scottish people studying in Scotland. Students may still have to borrow to study though, with a recent report by the Student Loans Company stating the average student debt in Northern Ireland and Scotland was around $26,000 and $15,000 respectively. The Welsh have part of their tuition fees paid for by the Welsh government, but students still rack up debts on average of around $24,000. UK citizens may take some comfort in matters of healthcare, with most costs covered by Britain's National Health Service. Americans are not so fortunate, with an article in The Atlantic this year stating that more than a quarter of Americans said that someone in their household was struggling to pay off crushing medical debts. With that, we come to the end of today's show. Head on over to the comments section to let us know which country
NHS is about to get packed as soon as they take that nigga out of office, and y'all about to be dread. Be ready to endure the pain. But it's alright though. They said something about they was trying to take it out. I don't know if they're gonna pass it, but that's what they said.
If they pass that,
Like they're trying to.
they're just stooping. You're stooping down to America's level. Don't stoop down. Stoop
Yeah,
up.
shit's gonna be wild.
You're gonna want more money regardless, so it's like,
So when
shit
I
gonna
get
happen,
hurt,
you
you
should
make
make
me
sure.
pay for my injury, bro? That sounds messed up. I don't know.
This is the betterment of the government.
Well,
All
it's
of
all-
us.
That's not
this
better than nothing.
shit right here.
Government.
Let's
The
go, yeah.
government runs the world.
Out of the vibes. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's been real.
Mason's good.
Keep commenting what y'all want to see. We're gonna be consistent. We got content coming out on the main channel.
Mason's good.
Other reaction channels. Follow Javin.
Get to my.
Over y'all.
I can't get
55,000 or so.